What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
I should not have done that. I'm an old man. That hurt a lot. All right. That's tough. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Yo. What's poppin'? All my peeps. It is I, your host with the most, Renaissance man who always thinks he can. And your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, welcoming you back to my house for another edition of the House Show presented to you by Underground Industries. It's me. It's not just me, Patty P, here in the house. I am joined, as always, by the founding father himself, representing the Porch Gang, Mr. KB. What's poppin'? How we doing?
Good to be back. Apologies for no show last week. Both Patty Pitts and I were debilitated by hardcore back/shoulder injuries. If you see me
Still recovering.
If you see me whip this bad boy out, don't be alarmed. Lifesaver.
Dude, if you could
This guy.
throw that somehow. If you taste it. Yeah, all right.
I don't have the Blues Clues technology.
You overthrew it. You overthrew it. Anyways, into another dimension. The back is really, really in pain. Don't know why, but once I know what's going on with it, then I will relay that message to the peeps. But until then, we power through the pain because that's what the people's champ does. All right, so we're powering through the pain to talk wrestling here this week in the house show, because when I was debilitated,
a young boy, my father once took me to
the city to see a marching band. We need more grunge in this world. All right, we need more of that music now. But no, when I was debilitated and not, when I was my back, watching a lot of what's going on in the wrestling world, from AEW, a little bit of TNA, not that much because I'm sleeping a lot as well, and then SmackDown, the crazy shit that's going on there. It seems like we're time traveling back to 2009, seeing a Viper on the leash, just on Cody Rhodes. And I went to an indie show too on Sunday as well. So I got a lot to talk about. We got a lot in the chamber, all right, this week. And I hope people sent in their voicemails as well if you want to be part of the conversation. As always, all right, why not? Speakpipe.com/official house show to leave your voicemails about anything wrestling, past, present, or future. I'm saying the theme until April 21st will be WrestleMania. Anything WrestleMania related, please just let me know. All right, it is my favorite event of the year, the 1B to Royal Rumble. It's the Super Bowl of wrestling. It's an event every year that I enjoy. This year I will not be attending live, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be watching, either with my peeps over in Stash Club, maybe, who knows, my genuine articles, or I'm watching it here in the house on my TVs. That's neither here nor there. You know what's here? The house show. We got to talk about the shit that went down this past week. Hear from the callers. Do we have any callers, or is the phone line down? Or we still got
no calls? I think because we were down last week, everyone was down.
Totally get it. That's fine, because KB, what I say, I was just watching so much, and all I can do is really sit and write with my pen and paper right here. So I have some topics that I want to bring to the house, bring to the table. Starting off with the first one. I don't know if you know. Well, hold on. Starting off with, how many members of the Don Callis family are there? And this was sparked as I was driving today from one sales call to the next. Sky Blue and Kyle Fletcher are doing press for All in London August 30th this year. They're going back to Wembley Stadium for All In. Kyle Fletcher and Sky Blue are doing promotion for it. So I'm seeing a lot of Cultaholic posts. Simon Miller did a little sit-down interview for Under the Mat with them. And I forget one of the two, or which one of the two this was asked, but Kyle Fletcher was asked how many members of the Don Callis family are there. And I actually started trying to think about this, KB, that this has become one of those factions very similar to the NWO, where it just feels like every person at this point is a member of the Don Callis family. So I was thinking about it in the car, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. I kind of want to play this game with you in the house here. So I'm going to try to name all the members of the Don Callis family. And Kyle Fletcher said he thinks there's 12. Okay. So I'm going to try and name all 12 right now. DC fam. All right. So we'll start with Kyle Fletcher, the protostar. That's easy. You have Okada. That's another. Takeshita. You have Rocky Romero. I know he's in there. Andrade, who tonight on Dynamite, he came out for the main event, the final segment. And I swear to God, the way he was dressed, I thought he was Tony Khan. I don't know why, but he just looked like Tony Khan.
For reference here, I'm on the Wikipedia page. According to Wikipedia, there's 15 members.
All right. I can do this. I can do this.
You have how many? How have you written down so far? Just
2, 3, 4, 5. So
okay.
I'm a third of the way there.
Can you name them all for me, just so I can check them off mentally?
Okay. Kyle Fletcher, protostar. Okay. Okada.
Yes.
Takeshita.
Yes.
Rocky Romero.
Yes.
Andrade.
Yes.
Mark Davis.
Yes.
Jake something. No, it's not Jake something. It's Jake Doyle.
Yes.
He was Jake. Is it really Jake Doyle? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. He got hurt, so he hasn't been around much. All right. El Clone.
Yes.
That's unreal. Okay. All right. You have Fletcher, Okada, Takeshita. You have them. Oh, what's his face? No, Trent Beretta.
Yes.
Yeah, nailed it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man. All right. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Geez, that's 9.
You're missing a very obvious one.
If you fucking don't say Don Callis. Don Callis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we're counting him?
Yeah, he's listed in this group of 15.
Okay, all right. So Don Callis. I mean, okay, boom. I'm going to put that as number one answer. So Don Callis, we got him. That's 10 then. Okay, so
list them off again for me. You said Don Callis, Takeshita.
Kyle Fletcher, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Okada, Rocky Romero, Andrade, Mark Davis, Jake Doyle, El Colon, Trent Beretta.
So you're at 11.
Okay. Fuck, I'm gonna need at least a hint. I got all that way.
There's one luchador left.
One luchador?
At least according to their picture on this page.
Is he masked?
Yes.
I know it is. It's the new CMLL World Champion, Hechicero.
Yes.
Hechicero. I am Hechicero. Yo soy Hechicero. Okay, so that's 12. I'm missing 3 more. Oh my god, dude. That's weird. New Japan. I'm thinking that's...
I'm looking at the ones you still are getting.
It's a New Japan, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis.
So you're actually missing... was I wrong? So you said Don Callis, Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Trent Beretta. Hechicero,
Mm-hmm.
Rocky Romero,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Davis,
Mm-hmm.
Okada,
Mm-hmm.
Andrade,
Mm-hmm.
El Clone,
Mm-hmm.
Jake Doyle. Now you're
I'm at 11.
So you
I'm
have
at
4
11.
more after
Oh
Hechicero.
my god, dude! There was still at 4 more, and there's.
I'll give you a
who
hint.
did-
They all look Caucasian presenting.
Oh my god, this is. I don't think I've seen the entire Don Callis family. Oh, there's someone in there. Nope, I'm picturing them at the head of the table. Okada's there. Shit. I'm gonna have to tap. I'm gonna have to tap on this one. I got 11 out of 15. That's pretty freaking good.
Are you ready for the final 4?
I'm probably gonna kick myself, KB, but that's what we do.
Lance Archer,
You know what? That's on me. I should have had that one. Everybody dies. Yep.
Brian Cage,
That's bullshit. I haven't seen him in. Okay. All right. I haven't seen him on Dynamite or even Collision. All right. I watch freaking everything. All right.
Josh Alexander.
Okay. All right. You know what? I got to put my hand up there. I should have got that one. I should have got Josh Alexander. Okay. Yep.
And the final one is Wardlow.
That's no. Wardlow's in the Don Callis family?
According to Wikipedia.
Bro. When was the last time Wardlow was on AEW television?
These are the join dates. Takeshita Don Callis, May 28th, 2023. Kyle Fletcher, October 28th, 2023. Yeah, Trent Beretta, May 29th, 2024. Lance Archer, October 8th, 2024.
Should have got that one.
Brian Cage, October 16th, 2024.
Oh, shit.
Mark Davis, February 5th, 2025. Josh Alexander, April 16th, 2025. Rocky Romero, April 17th, 2025. Hechicero, June 10th, 2025. Okada, June 21st, 2025. Wardlow, August 24th, 2025. Andrade and El Clone, October 1st, 2025. And then Jake Doyle, January 7th, 2026.
Wow. I should have got Josh Alexander and Lance Archer. Those ones I'm upset. Brian Cage and Wardlow, fuck right off. When was the last time Brian Cage was on any sort of AEW programming? Or even Wardlow, for that matter. The last time I heard Wardlow was filming American Gladiator with The Miz. All right, well, you know what? that was a good challenge. That was good. But there's 15 members, man.
Here we go. On September 8th, it was reported Wardlow suffered a torn pectoral muscle during his return segment and would be out indefinitely.
That is right. Okay.
So he joined and then pretty quickly was out. Who was the other one that you were?
Jake Doyle. Or Brian Cage. I want Brian Cage. I know about Jake something Doyle. That was an injury. Yeah, shit. That shit sucks. That's crazy to me. I haven't seen Brian Cage on AEW television.
In April 2025, it was reported that Cage had torn his quadriceps in an independent show, rendering him out of action for up to a year.
Oh, okay. See, injury. That's why. I'm not going to see them. That's why I haven't fucking seen them on AEW television in a hot minute. Is because they're on the shelf. Of course, they got to recover. But, okay, well, now we know that there are 15 people in the Don Callis family. And they actually ended the show tonight, KB, and which I liked. I like to have watched AEW, and now we're hopping in here. It's nice. AEW ended with Darby Allin getting his ass kicked by the Don Callis family yet again, and put up a good fight against Roosh, which he's part of. What's the Spanish word for government? Gobernador. It's
Stand by. Stand by.
so I know this. I should know this. I speak Spanish more than English at work. Gobernero infacciable.
You said for governor?
Yeah, but see, it's the Rouge's faction is what he's in, and
Gobernadora or
yeah,
gobernador.
infactionable. That's the point. Is I have a feeling what I'm getting to is I have a feeling Rouge is going to slide over and now become the 16th member of the Don Callis family due to his allegiances with Andrade. Andrade was even telling Don Callis to stop the beatdown because of the Rouge meant something. So that's what I was seeing over here. But yeah, kind of weird that ended the show, to be quite honest with you. When you had Tekla and Mina Shirakawa as the other main event, I feel like that should have closed the show, especially with that storyline going on of who attacked Tony Storm. And I tweeted out, not my prediction, but a spoiler, that I believe Mina Shirakawa was the one who attacked Tony Storm last week. It's all too obvious to me. We've seen this too many times. It's always the one who's closest to you that will stab you in the back. And who better than her lover? You know? I'm telling you, where that's gonna come out, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it was Mina. Oh, how could you?" It's like I knew it. Come on, that's why I get the 2 belts up there. All right, champ spoke already. That's just my prediction. Actually, I'll take that back. It's not my prediction. That's a spoiler. The AEW is killing it right now. I don't want to go too much in depth with like Dynamite. I may write about that, whatever. But I will say my takeaways from Dynamite are Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay is going to cook whenever they decide to do that match. I would like to see it at Dynasty. Give me a reason to buy the pay-per-view. My 2 favorites going at it. That match is going to slap. And it makes sense because it's going to fucking slap.
What?
And it makes sense because Mox was the one who took out Ospreay initially in that, I think it was Blood and Guts match. It might have been a cage match before, but anyways, he took out Ospreay, so he's the one getting revenge. And he needs to do something before he wins the title at All In. Championship, speaking of that, we got MJF taking on Kenny Omega, which is a Dynasty feel. I don't know what it is, but when I hear AEW Dynasty, I think Royal, like a big event, and MJF Kenny Omega is a big match. That's the 2 best in the company, in my opinion. And Kenny Omega is not going to get many championship matches in his career. This one is going to slap. Like, he is going to put on a clinic with MJF. If you saw anything, if you saw his match against Hangman Page, the Texas Death Match, you know that MJF is capable of anything. And you put him up against Kenny Omega, who is notorious for doing anything in the ring. So that match is going to be incredible. It makes me excited to, get AEW Dynasty. And then there's a whole little tag team turmoil with Cope and Cage, Christian Cage, the Young Bucks, and FTR. That's going to boil over. It's not going to happen at Dynasty, unfortunately, because FTR will be taking on Cope and Cage for the Tag Team Championship. I do have a feeling we're going to see some sort of triple threat ladder match. I don't know if they'll go full on TLC. It is AEW, so you never know. At All In. We're building to that triple threat at All In, which I want to see. I think everyone in the world wants to see, to make All In bigger than it was the last time they were in London. So yeah, I'm excited for that. that's really what's going on in AEW. Yeah, it's a good. I have really started to enjoy AEW over the past couple months. All right, and not to be on one side or the other when it comes to the tribalism, but just for wrestling, being a wrestling fan in general. When AEW is cooking, that means WWE has to be on another level. Well, that means also the indies have to be on another level as well, so that it keeps rising and whatnot. And it's one thing that is really lost within wrestling fans is that everyone wants to root for a side when at the end of the day it doesn't matter. I'm gonna watch everything, all right, because it's all connected at the end of the day. We've seen it with Andrade flip flopping between promotions. Okay, we've seen it with Matt Cardona thriving on the indies, and because of that, he gets his opportunity back in WWE, reunited with his wife and dream job. It's why we do it. It's why we love watching it. So when everything is on, like AEW, then it all benefits. It really does all benefit at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for AEW. All In, Dynasty, and I can't wait even to throw on Collision on or Sunday afternoon when I get back from lunch with my the first lady and her amigas. So, yeah, that's my AEW minute. You have any thoughts about AEW? Please leave me your voicemail. Leave me your messages. Leave me your thoughts. Speakpipe.com/official house show. So that's AEW. Do we want to switch over to WWE?
The W?
Yeah, we have a lot. I have a lot of topics here from WWE. All right. And first and foremost, KB, I think you're going to laugh at this. Okay. I want to see Tom Brady put through a table at WrestleMania.
We're on different sides of that spectrum.
What do you
I'm Team Tom in this.
So you think it's cute?
I'm Team Tom. Fuck Logan Paul.
I'm not on any of the side there. I don't, yeah, cool. Logan Paul is doing a job. He knows what he's doing. Don't you dare call WWE cute. You know who's cute?
Why can't it be cute?
It's not cute, all right? That yoga instructor that took your wife is cute, okay? Whoa! Sorry,
Let's not get crazy here.
I'm sorry. Al Carroll's cute. My bad. No, I want to see Tom Brady put through a table at WrestleMania, and I will not rest until that happens. Don't you dare come into this world and say, oh, it's cute and whatnot. Oh, that really irked me. And if it is all a work, then I just worked myself into a shoot then. I hope it's not. Because Tom Brady's been pissing me off anyways. Not trading Max Crosby to the Patriots. That really...
He didn't get traded at all.
We would have passed his physical. All right? We would have passed the physical. That's all I'm... Because we if you're injured, you're still working. That's the Massachusetts way. I'm done. Tom Brady just is kind of on my shit list.
I'm all in on Brady right now.
No, why? Why? I want to hear this.
Because Logan Paul sucks, and Tom Brady likes my quarterback, so that's what makes me happy.
Yeah, your quarterback's cool, but like what? So Logan Paul, what's the issue with Logan Paul?
He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, even out of the wrestling world, he's just an asshole.
Well, yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I agree with that, but I'm looking at it from a pure business standpoint that Logan Paul knows exactly what he's doing by getting all this heat on him because he knows those people who hate him are going to watch him on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I had this take because I was explaining it to my dad that it wasn't Jake Paul that
Oh, we
he
hate
was
Jake
beefing with
Paul in
Brady.
this house.
Yes, 100%.
We hate Jake Paul in this house.
100%. That it was Logan Paul. And I said the distinction is Logan Paul is an asshole. Jake Paul's a douchebag.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's
There.
the differentiation there. For me,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, no, Jake Paul is an absolute douchebag.
It's like they both suck, but Logan Paul is the asshole. Jake Paul is a douchebag.
Because they both suck for different reasons. Logan sucks because he's a good businessman. Is a good way to put it. Like
he's also just very dumb,
arrogant
in a lot of ways.
Very Tom.
That he like tries to sound smart, but he's dumb.
Yeah. I would agree with that 50-50. He's just like when it comes to like him in WWE, I'm not gonna say I love it, but it's perfect. It to me, it's just like when the Cinderella shoe going in, like that's how I feel with it, because the wrestling industry is built on egos, and who has a bigger ego than Logan Paul?
Mm-hmm.
The bigger the ego you have,
that's not my problem with Logan Paul at all. Like he gets the wrestling game 100%.
It's the outside world. Yeah. Do you like Prime?
No.
Have you ever had? You don't like Prime at all?
No, it's terrible.
I think some flavors hit, and others are there's too much. I don't want to say too much sugar, but like
way too sweet.
There it is. Thank you. It's too sweet.
Yeah, not a Prime guy.
I'll stick to my Powerade and Gatorade. That's what I grew up on.
Body Armor.
Yeah. I can't get into body armor.
Body Armor, big time.
I can't do it. I don't know what it is. There's this like.
You got to find your flavors.
Electrolyte, or it's like electrolyte.
Well, you got to do regular body type bottle.
What, like the tropical punch and all that? That's what I'm talking about.
You got to like there's like just regular body armor, not like the Flash IV. Like I like the Flash IV is just an ad for body armor at this point, but no free ads. The Flash IV genuinely has done more for me when I've been sick than anything else. It hydrates you like no other.
That's good to know. I need
like
that.
It's a game changer.
Okay, I'm gonna need that.
The OG swears by it.
Okay. I respect the OG's opinion, so I'm gonna take it.
Shout out, no free shout outs.
No free shout outs, but we're giving it out right now. So yeah, Logan Paul, I'm standing by it. KB, if Tom Brady goes through a table at WrestleMania, the biggest smile will be put on my face. That's what I need, a gavel just right there. We'll save our victorious buddy for the end of the show, because I want to stick with WWE here, as they are nominated for 3 Emmys. Did you see this? I sent this to you on Twitter. WWE Unreal tweeted out today they are nominated for 3 Emmys for Outstanding Sports Documentary Series, Outstanding Sports Editing Long Form, and Outstanding Sports Graphic Design Specialty. So
huge.
It's big for the company. Obviously, when you're talking awards, I think the show itself is controversial in eyes of exposing the business and killing kayfabe. Where I don't see it like that at all, you can always keep kayfabe. I mean, it all goes down in the room where it happens. You're never gonna have cameras in the room where it really happens. Okay, and what Unreal is doing is just expanding the lens of the fan to give them an understanding of the product because of social media, because fans now at the, you know, push of a button, they can give their thoughts and opinions on anything. And it's great for the industry because it connects fans. It's terrible because it also divides fans and tribalism. And also, you realize that some fans are really creepy and take it way too far. No, most notably when fans get the addresses of the wrestlers and whatnot.
Yeah, that's bananas.
It's too far. That's way too far. Those are extreme cases that everyone would agree with are bad. A lot of people want to put Unreal in that type of category where it's bad for but it's not. What it is it's giving an education to the business that you're going to have those kids that grew up watching John Cena and The Undertaker, or even earlier with the Hardys. You're going to now have fans watch that show and want to get into it because they want to be a writer. You know, maybe they want to, maybe they are wicked into graphics and wicked into graphic design, but they can't get hired, you know, but they have that love for pro wrestling. So that's their in. All it is, it's going to get eyes on the product. And at the end of the day, that's all you want. I think it's a good thing, but I'm a very forward-thinking type of mind, which we all know Papa Paul Triple H is as well, which is why we have WWE Unreal. Have you seen any of it?
No.
I mean, I recommend it for you. I want my dad to watch it specifically because he's the one who laughs at it the most. And when you watch it, you do gain an appreciation for it. 1,000% you do. Because the common people don't know the amount of work that goes into it.
I've seen like clips. I just haven't watched.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Episodes.
I got into season 2 a little bit after finishing season 1. I had to stop, but there is so many little nuances that go into it that, man, if you just watched weekly and then didn't think about it, you would have zero idea. And it's such a benefit to the industry that we'll only start singing the praises decades down the line, where right now it's such an infantry stage that, you know, it's still, you know, walking on eggshells. I mean, why are there cameras back here? This is, I thought, when we could be open up and whatnot. But what it does is it allows more stories to be built. It's more airtime for talent that's not going to be on the show. You know, maybe there's a story of some mid-carder, and because of their story and whatnot, they follow along. Maybe they got to push it. You never know these things. It's always just cool to see that stuff. So shout out to WWE Unreal for getting nominated for Emmys. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's good news, KB. But I'm looking at my notes, and did you know we have a scammer?
Not a scammer.
Yeah, we hate those scammers. There's a woman scamming poor old parents trying to send their children to daycare. KB, you know, I don't know if you know this, but daycare is fucking expensive. Is the fun uncle of 4 nieces and nephews. You hear your brothers talk about daycare costs and how outrageous it is, all right? Well, we have a daycare. We call him a teacher. Like, what do you call these people? I wouldn't, a teacher. Yeah. Daycare director. All right, so here's the story. All right, it was tweeted out. Why do you want to not load now? A daycare director allegedly stole $2.75 million in tuition from parents, and she took it to buy WWE VIP meet and greets where her kids hung out with the wrestlers at a whopping KB $350,000. Could you imagine?
Crazy.
This is crazy. So $350,000 on WWE tickets. Muriel Mizak, a Swiss citizen, Kinderhaus, Brooklyn is where she worked, and she is charged with wire fraud through all this. So wire fraud for $350,000 on WWE tickets. Allegedly spent $350,000 in embezzled tuition on tickets to WWE events, some of which she posted about on Instagram. The New York Post reported that her WWE spending included VIP meet and greets to at least one event where she and her 3 kids were able to hang out with star wrestlers. Mazik also spent an alleged $650,000 on travel and entertainment overall. Guess how much she earns from this job? Like her salary.
I'm sure it's a lot. No?
Teachers, man, they don't make shit.
Well, that I know, but I feel like
Yeah.
daycare is almost a different echelon. The way.
Okay, fair. But
some
think more
people-
teachers, though.
Interesting.
It's a whopping $40,000 a year she takes in annually.
That's crazy.
And this is what TKO has brought us to. Prices are so outrageous. We're stealing from parents. Really, KB? This is what it came to? Just to meet Cody Rhodes for that one time? We're just stealing money from parents who are working 9 to 5s and probably even more hours in the day, 12-hour days. And these teachers, we can't trust them. We can't trust them. It's tough in these streets. Did you know that Sarah and I were actually just talking about this on No Nights Off, that Cody Rhodes, or they're offering a tour of Cody Rhodes tour bus for WrestleMania weekend. Guess how much it is to tour that tour bus?
I can't even imagine.
Just one guess. Throw a pass.
Six figs?
Yeah. No, not 6 figs.
5 figs?
Yeah.
50 grand.
It is a little lower, 10 grand.
Okay.
But you were in the ballpark, wrong seat. 10 grand to tour his tour bus. KB, I went on TikTok and found a tour of the same exact bus because a lot of WWE wrestlers get this tour bus. I had the exact same tour. It was a 4-minute video. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I got the urge to even sell my car and get one myself. Like, all the feelings are there. And guess what? I still didn't pay $10,000 to walk through it. This is what it's getting outrageous to me, is that we're spending this so much money on this type of thing. Where tickets years ago were $300, $500 to sit front row. And that was expensive, but not outrageous. It's expensive, obviously, but it's not breaking the bank,
Breaking the bank.
It's not doing that. It's not doing that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Where now it's $300 to sit
in the nose,
pretty high up. Not in the nose, but pretty high up. And that's TKO's doing. They want to make it like a UFC event when it's not. It's not. You can have a little bit of both where you get that more adult crowd, But you got to make it affordable, especially for the kids and families. That's your bread and butter. Because you make the event cheap to get them in the door. You know that they're going to leave with multiple items of merch. And how much is that merch? A lot of money. That's where you make your money. It's a very backwards idea of thinking of things. And I really don't want to give VKM a lot of credit for things anymore because of the recent allegations. But this one I will stand and die on this hill. That it was the one genuine good thing that VKM did was make ticket prices for affordable for families. You know who's doing that right now? TK, Tony Khan, over in AEW. I sat front row, thanks to TickPick. I sat front row at AEW, $85. I maybe 110. That was fine. That was affordable. It was great. And that's where they're gonna win. That's when AEW. That's how AEW can creep up there. And I don't want, and not that I don't want them to. WWE should not want them to get there. And you can keep throwing all these bells and whistles at us as WWE, if you're WWE, because you are who you are. But at the end of the day, you're going to lose that fan, and that fan is a lot more important than you realize.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more important. Let's see what more topics of WWE we have. What do I say? Actually, I kind of want to take a break from talking about the product itself. I want to talk about a different product, one that you can buy on the WWE Shop, KB, because WWE Shop kind of popping right now. Not gonna lie, Brock Lesnar came out on Monday night with a new shirt, FAF5. Seems like a cool shirt to rock around the pool when summer comes. You know, I'm thinking of sunnier days ahead. I would like to rock that at my pool. All right, the FAF5. I know we have some NXT people that got merch out right now, and you can go get all of that if you use our code down below. Help the house show, support the house show by clicking that link and getting yourself some sick WWE swag. All right, KB got his Stranger Things shirt. Vecna, fire.
Gas.
It is
Fits
a
great.
nice shirt.
Comfortable.
They do.
They've got the Usos are now in your city shirt.
Now in your city.
They also have an entire Danhausen shirt collection. The You Are Cursed shirt looks
I might buy
sweet.
I might buy like 2 Danhausen shirts once I get paid. Because Danhausen is a character that you would very much enjoy. He doesn't need to wrestle. He could wrestle 3 times a year. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's on my screen at least 52 times a year, I don't care. Go buy his merch. Very evil, very nice.
The Vision have new shirts out now. Kit Wilson has new shirts out.
Oh, I'd buy Kit Wilson merch.
They've got the bloody RKO shirt out now.
RKO everybody when it's like the right thing.
Patty Pitts, they're also selling side plates for your belts.
Do we need side plates?
Which I personally, as somebody who is like just casual WWE, if I were to collect something, I think the side plates would be something I'd collect more than the belt.
Interesting.
Side plates look sick. They're a fraction of the cost of the actual belt. And they're in a pretty sweet display case.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
These look really sick.
Maybe we'll get a belt. Maybe we'll get some side plates. Check it out. All right. Side
They've got
plates.
some collegiate side plates too.
Oh,
Those
because the
college
collegiate
wrestlers.
titles. Yeah.
They have Red
Oh,
Sox
fire.
ones.
Opening day.
Just throwing it out there.
Opening
They've
day.
got ones for Nakamura,
That's our guy.
Penta.
That's our guy.
The AJ Lee one is sweet, and
The
Punks.
Spider.
Punks are awesome.
Punk's always good with his designs. Yeah, you could go get your side plates today. Just scroll
use that
down a little
link.
bit on the video. Use that link and get yourself some side plates while also helping out the house show. Make this dream into a reality. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What's next? We got. Oh, I'm already on it. Have you heard of Kendall Gray, KB?
Name sounds very familiar.
Okay. Well, get to know her because she is the future of women's wrestling. She is electric. She's been wrestling for 2 years. Came up in, and it wasn't LFG, but it was the program, not WWE shit. She came through the Performance Center. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Came through the Performance Center and wrestled her first match 2 years ago, and now is in a number one contenders match to who winner would face JC Jane, the NXT Women's Champion, at Stand and Deliver NXT's WrestleMania. You know, it's she's taken the wrestling world by storm. Everyone is talking about her being the future, and I'm jumping on the bandwagon. The in-ring stuff is pretty obvious once you see her in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So athletic, you know, her moves, she does it just too good for someone who has been wrestling for such a short time. She had a move last night where I forget. Yeah, it was Laney Reed had her up for like almost a power bomb, and then she crawled her way through it and put her in an arm bar. Like, it was so smooth, so quick that you would have thought she was a veteran, not essentially a rookie. So, she's electric, and I think she will be the, yeah.
I dig that.
I think she will be. I think
that's one of my favorite things to do as a sports fan, is to just call my shot on someone I think that's going to be good.
Yeah. No, I think she is going to be a star, and it's the off camera. I mean, it's the out of the ring stuff too, like the character work. She just has it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's just certain things that she got it. So, yeah, no, I think she's absolutely the future, and yeah, I'm pumped to see her take over. Honestly. Next up, we got a little SmackDown talk. So I don't get to talk about SmackDown anymore. We don't have the SmackDown breakdown. But I got to talk about 2009 Orton coming back. You know? Like, turning on Cody. Turning on his best friend. Making him bleed. And then last week, taking out Cardona, which is Cody Rhodes' other best friend. We're seeing a different Randy Orton come. And I want to see him win the 15th at WrestleMania this year. I was actually at Green Fantasy. Shout out to the PEEPS. Promoting the show, and I had, I was talking to one of the guys there, and he was saying that his question to me was, do I think Randy Orton will win at WrestleMania? And I truly believe so. He needs to win 15. There's absolutely no reason for Cody Rhodes to win at WrestleMania this year. He had his moment at 40. He's a 3-time champion at this point. Give it to Randy Orton. You know, I want to see him go on a little bit of a run. I want to see him face have a little bit of a lengthy run leading up to SummerSlam. And then if Cody Rhodes rekindles a feud and asks for his rematch, then I would enjoy that very much. So I want to see Randy win, and I think it's time. It's absolutely time. So, and then we have some Hall of Fame news, KB, as well.
Yeah, we do.
The Worm, Dennis Rodman, has announced that he will be inducted, and also Demolition, who are the faux warriors, faux road warriors. You go in here. You go in there.
It's one of the best memes.
It's all time meme, absolute all time meme.
This way.
You go there, bam. You go this way, baby. This way, bam. The fact that man is a member of the NWO is unbelievable, and had a match with Hulk Hogan. Wild. Dennis Rodman being in the Hall of Fame is hilarious. I think it's a great addition this year. Vegas makes sense. And then Demolition are going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. A lot of people have said this is long overdue. They were, I think, the longest. Yeah, they have the longest before the New Day. They were the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE. They were dominant throughout the 90s, and well deserved for them. And then announced today, Psycho Sid will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. He main evented WrestleMania 13 against The Undertaker. I think he was a one-time champ, maybe two-time, but he's more well known for a spot where he snapped his leg in the middle of a match, jumping off the top rope, trying to hit Scott Steiner with a super big boot, and landed on his leg and snapped. It snapped his leg. Crazy moment if you ever look it up. So, yeah. So those three were announced, and I think this might be one of the most stacked classes, Hall of Fame classes I've seen in a long, long time. You have Stephanie McMahon, AJ Styles, Dennis Rodman, Demolition, and now Psycho Sid. I'd be interested to see if they announce another one, because we are a month away. I wonder who it could be. I know we do have some sort of, and we had the celebrity induction, and then we had it's the Warrior Award, which is more like the perseverance type award that we usually get. So that'll be announced. But I think it's the most stacked class. So,
Who do you think would be the surprise additional?
and to me, it would be someone that is in a foundation they work with. I don't want to. I'm going to use this as an example, but Make-A-Wish, someone like that, where they're very involved, and it's I don't want to say CEO, but some sort of
Higher
executive there, higher up, yeah, that will get the nod. I don't see it being a wrestler at this point. The Psycho Sid one was well overdue for Psycho Sid, and a lot of people say Demolition was well overdue too. To me, what this feels like is that Triple H is listening to the people a lot more, and you can tell the people he's inducting now, you can tell it wasn't his decision before. He's inducting the right people. So my prediction is that we're going to see some sort of foundation higher up be inducted for like the Warrior Award or the Connor's Cure. It's one of those. I forget the name off the top of my head, but yeah. So that's my prediction.
I dig that.
And then to wrap it up, I want to just give a shout out to my friend BRG, who got his ass kicked over the weekend. He got his ass kicked.
Is he injured?
No, he's back. He's back. He's good.
Already?
He faked the crowd. No, he see
I don't.
the
You
show.
know I don't pay attention.
No, I know you don't pay attention. I forgot to tell you. That's my bad. Because the show is supposed to go to, but back injury. He said he was just going to be managing, and then punked the crowd and said, I'm cleared. I'm cleared, bitches." So he did that. He fought a couple matches and then took on Cruel, the 6'10" Freddy Krueger Jason lookalike. He's the scariest dude I've ever seen. Like, scariest dude I've seen in person. He walked by me.
Than Scary Terry.
He's much scarier.
Come here, bitch.
Come here. Because Scary Terry has a heart. I don't know if the Atrocity Cruel has a heart. This man is diabolical. I watched him put Brett through chairs. He put him through thumbtacks.
Oof.
And yeah, I hit him with a chair, and then it was hilarious. He was hiding. He got hit in the chair, went under the ring, hid for a little bit, and then he came out and he was busted open from the chair shot. And I was like, oh, I haven't seen him bleed before. That was cool in a weird way. But great match. Do not make my favorite matches of 2026. That is reserved for no, it didn't make it. But yeah. That's all I got this week for the house show. I want to throw this out to you, and my last pitch for people to call in to the house show, speakpipe.com/official house show. I said the theme is WrestleMania. KB, I was thinking next week we bring back a pit segment. I say we bring back like a top 10. Let's do a
throwback.
Let's throw it back for Mania season. I think we should do it for Mania season. And I already got the theme. Theme songs. WrestleMania theme songs throughout the years.
I already know
There's
your
some
number
good
one.
ones. Which I don't know. What?
Fiend.
Thanks, guys, for tuning into this edition of the house show. I will be jumping off the quarries forever.
You know I had to do that.
No, that was you had to.
That was a layup. That was LeBron
that
and Wade right there.
just right. What's up? Yeah, it was hilarious. No, because I saw a tweet about it, and there are some banger songs, but there's also songs that just it fits the vibe. Like, so for an example, it's probably gonna make the list. WrestleMania 22, Big Time. The WrestleMania theme song was Big Time by Peter Great Gabriel, I think it is. Fit so well. It just hit. It's not a song I'm going to throw on every day, but when you hear it, it just puts you in a good mood. You just feel like you're in the big time. So we got that for next week. I will have my top 10 favorite WrestleMania theme songs, and you should have some as well. Speakpipe.com/official house show to leave those.
I mean, I'm gonna tip my hand for the number one because it's just surpassed the sands of time. It's the WrestleMania 28 once in a lifetime.
Voices in the air.
It's iconic.
Hearing loud and clear, telling me you listen. That is Jimmy from the Ooze today. He put up one.
That meme, whenever it hits the timeline, I laugh my ass off.
It's one of one. It is a top 3 of all time. It's so good. Jimmy from the Ooze put one up today. He does it was that, but instead of The Rock's face, it was Danhausen. And then instead of Cena's face, it was Jimmy's face. Because someone asked him, do your favorite WrestleMania matches, or dream matches, and he was like, oh, I got one in the works, and it was Danhausen. I was in tears. I get it.
I get why he did that. I get why that would be great, because they're both cursed. Danhausen does the cursing. Jimmy's cursed because he's a Cowboys fan.
I mean, dude, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. As long as you're repping the cowboy blue, you were going to be cursed. Unfortunately.
Wait, it's the Spider-Man meme. It's Danhausen doing the cursing. It's Jimmy from the Oos, and then it's Madame Zeroni. Cursing for all eternity.
Instead of the Spider-Man point, it's the Danhausen curse pose. It's fucking awesome. Oh, yeah, we got it. We'll be doing some. I
3
got
levels of cursing. Walk into a bar.
Then the Red Sox in 04 come in, burn the place down because we break curses. That's what we do. I got an idea. There we go. We got an idea for next week. I love it. Go support the house show by subscribing. Please hit that subscribe button.
We're at a very nice 69 subscribers on YouTube.
Got that today.
Can we get to 100 before Mania?
Ooh, it's a good goal. It's a great goal. What's a month away to get 30?
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing. Okay. Boom. All right.
Can we get to 100 on YouTube? And can we get 25 subscribers on Spotify/Apple Podcasts?
Which, there you go. Apple, Spotify.
That's a huge one. We need you all to subscribe on audio. You can also watch the show on Spotify. Not that we want to detract you from YouTube either, but say you want to turn on Spotify as well, you can watch the show on Spotify. Please subscribe on Apple and Spotify.
So please go do that. Leave your 5-star rating and review. We will read a review if we see it on the show. Absolutely read a review. Because there'll probably be a question in there. You never know.
100 before Mania on YouTube, 25 on Spotify, Apple combined.
I can do that. No problem.
That's the goal.
Do it. That's the goal. We're going to achieve it. And
also, first Wikipedia race. Wiki Race Wrestling Volume 1 goes up on Tuesday.
Bang, let's go. Goes up on Tuesday. Get more of those. It was a lot of fun.
Fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. To go check those out because we go.
Crazy.
Be interested to see how our minds work when it comes to starting at Earth and finding something that has to do with wrestling.
It's incredible.
And my mind can go in crazy places. So go check those out Tuesday.
Those are going to drop hopefully every Tuesday. We're going to hopefully bank enough of those episodes that it'll go up every Tuesday. New series on the YouTube channel, so definitely check that out as well.
Great. Go check those out. Yeah, told you to subscribe and bell notification. We mentioned Apple and Spotify because you got to watch the show now on Spotify. And then follow us on all social media platforms at Official House Show on Instagram and TikTok, and Real House Show on Twitter. And then me on Twitter at Patty Pitts, PADDYPITTS on all social media platforms. And then you have Kyle, KBIZZL311 on Twitter, and your Instagram is
KBizzle11. It's the same.
KBizzle11.
The E is normal.
We're normal on Instagram, but on Twitter we got a little.
We went AOL Instant Messenger screen name.
We go a little curvy there. So go follow us and support the house show. Let's make 2026 great. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. And remember, live Moss if you want to.